contest is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Gaylord Stevens and J. Wellington Beauregard from Willisville, Illinois at 235 pounds, the old school warrior, Allwardt.
Chris, this is an online exclusive, the old school warrior. I don't know how he adapts to the technology of today, but he, Gaylord Stevens, and J. Wellington Beauregard out here for this exciting matchup. J. Wellington taking notes here, kind of the apprentice, if you will, of manager Gaylord Stevens.
And his opponent from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, at 295 pounds, Justice!
Justice making his way out, a very popular individual here in All-American Pro Wrestling with the fans at the Black Diamond Harley-Davidson warehouse.
You know, Kevin, it's certainly fitting to see a man of Axe Allward's stature taking on a man of Justice's stature. These two have not faced each other in AAPW yet. And very interesting, Justice, a man of the people, a biker, a homegrown boy, whereas Axe Allward, he grew up on the mean streets of Willisville, of course, with his manager, Gaylord Stevens, and it seemingly new protege manager, J. Wellington Beauregard, a very affluential man.
Absolutely, Chris. He seems to write a lot of checks around here and gets some things done. As Gaylord Stevens now kind of going toe-to-toe with the referee.
Oh, wait,
Gaylord, of course, with the power glove and the beautiful brown.
No, that is an orthopedic glove.
That's right, I apologize.
That is an orthopedic glove that was given to him by his doctor for the past 7 years. Why he still has it on, I do not know. I'm looking for that doctor's note.
He claims to have a prescription for it, and I'm sure, you know, Gaylord Stevens is a man of his word.
I didn't realize the Salvation Army wrote prescriptions.
Referee calls for the bell as two big men here in All-American Pro Wrestling, two locking horns here.
Again, a very old school man, and Axe Allward, a man, one of the originals of All-American Pro Wrestling, taking one of the newcomers, Justice.
Side headlock tossed into the ropes and quickly knocked down. And Axe Allward maybe rethinking his game plan here, his strategy against the, I would almost venture to say Justice is the bigger of the two here, Chris. I think that's a fair assessment. Both men, though, strong and big as well.
I think I'd have to agree with you. You know, especially with Justice. You know, Justice has kind of faltered after getting off to a great start in AAPW. He lost to Bull Bronson back in June, and then he found himself on the losing end of a match with Alex Castles a few weeks ago.
That's right, a big win for Alex Castles then, and shows his power. Tosses the old school warrior claiming a hair pull here. I don't know that that was the case, though, Chris.
There's the reason why they call him the old school warrior.
Having now two managers, or at least one manager and a manager in training, I guess. Chris, I'm not sure what the appropriate title for J. Wellington Beauregard is.
I would probably think it's financial backer, but you know, just again from the affluence, we've seen some of the videos between Gaylord Stevens and J. Wellington Beauregard. It seems like there's some kind of money exchanging hands, or some kind of exchange that's going on.
That's right, Chris. And this time, Axe Allward goes for the eye rake, and now several fists. Referee Brandon Toll getting in there with a count, calling him in.
Axe Allward, though, with the big man, no reversal by Justice, and watch out here!
Big back body drop.
Woo! Justice is a big man. Axe Allward's a big man, but Justice just is a big man.
That's right. You are watching this online exclusive at youtube.com/AAPW Collision. And if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that right now, folks. You'll get all of our updates, all the great action here with Collision, all access, and online exclusive like we're offering you right now.
As you know, 0 Hour is just days away, and it's going to be probably one of the biggest in the history. We've talked about that a lot, Kevin, the biggest matches in the history of AAPW. But you know what? Every show seems to keep getting bigger and bigger.
That's right, and with that, it gets better and better as well. We have guest stars coming in. We have our locals talent as well, lots of guys. Originals like Axe Allward will be a part of the show, and he gets taken down one more time here, but backed into the corner one more time as well.
And, you know, Axe Allward, such a pain in the side of Heath Hatton for months now. And finally, those two will put their issues to rest one way or another at 0 hour.
Yeah, you know, Axe Allwardt takes exception to Heath Hatton, kind of that new school versus old school mentality. He calls Heath Hatton a boy in a man's business, and we're going to see what happens at 0 hour on October 20th.
Again, this was old school punches by Axe Allwardt.
Snap mare as well. He's calling for that fist drop.
And again, that's very, very old school here, and he's going for it again. Very Southern style.
Reminds me of Ted DiBiase from back in the day.
1, 2.
Handsome Harley Race, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Axe Allwardt, very precise, very meticulous in his moves, and a beautiful elbow there.
Again, cover 1, 2. Justice just gets that left shoulder up.
Shifted out of that, Chris, and was able to break up the 3 count.
And again, you've got to keep your eyes on Gaylord Stevens and Jay Wellington Beauregard. Both are at ringside here.
And so far, both have been on their P's and Q's and have not interfered. But it's not above either man to kind of stick their nose in the things.
Well, now Gaylord Stevens is jawing with the fans.
Not sure that he needs to be doing that. He needs to be paying attention. Oh, that pile driver, Chris, and we have seen many a man taken out of the ring as a result of that pile driver.
Watch out here now, Justice, though, trying to reverse it. Bam! How about that? Justice knew it was coming. He had to get out of it.
Absolutely, Chris. And there's a big clothesline as well. And Axe Allwardt.
Justice looks like he's moving a little slower. Maybe he cut off some of the air. Did Axe Allwardt? Watch out here.
Oh, leg drop and misses.
Justice looks like he's moving a little slower than usual.
And
and again.
Executed knee drop.
Okay, 1, 2. And again, it's he's doing those knee drops to the throat, Kevin. It's making it very hard for Justice to breathe.
Taking a lot of wind out of his sails, a lot of air out of those lungs. Obviously, we need all that oxygen rolling through our bodies to keep us going. And a big body slam attempt here. Justice, obviously, the bigger of the two. Axe handle to Axe Allwardt.
Justice tipping the scales about 290 with ease. Justice plants Axe Allwardt, cover 1.
And you don't see that happen very often to a guy of Axe Allwardt's size.
Not at all. Have him taken off his feet like that.
And he's backed into the corner now. Sent into the far corner.
Oh! Watch out here. Oh, a knee right to the chest and maybe the chin of Justice.
Dazes Justice. And he's going to the top rope. Not a good idea, Axe.
No.
He's going to get launched here, I have a feeling.
Oh, no, watch out!
Hard to the mat. And Jay Wellington Beauregard.
What is Jay Wellington doing up there?
Justice is distracted as well by Gaylord.
No, but Axe Allwardt, though, is kind of getting to his feet. And then look at Jay Wellington, though. Really kind of coming.
Headbutt to the midsection there.
Oh, my God.
Will be enough.
Can he do that? Can he get him up? Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, my God. He just pile driving near 300-pound man. 1, 2, 3. Unbelievable.
Your winner by pinfall, the old school warrior, Axe Allwardt.
Be that as it may, Chris, Axe Allwardt wins here, but you got to give the assist not only to Jay Wellington Beauregard, but Gaylord Stevens as well.
And this is what Heath Hatton's going to have to contend with, Kevin, at 0 hour on October 20th. I saw that. Gaylord Stevens, Axe Allwardt, and Jay Wellington Beauregard are just a bunch of thugs, Kevin. And we're going to find out, and hopefully they'll get their own at 0 hour.